Hey, Sean Ellich here, Sales Lead Automation. I wanted to talk to you about one of the best things you could do for your company, and that is website visitor identification, often referred to as identity resolution. You know, 98% of your website visitors are anonymous. So that means you don't know who they are. So doesn't it make sense to try to figure out who's actually visiting your website? They are the most likely to convert. They took the time to go to your site, so they're showing some kind of interest, some kind of buying behavior. They went there for a reason. And if you can't identify those people, what good is that? It's not helping you. But by being able to identify those people, it's going to help you determine who you should be reaching out to, who you should be connecting to, which companies are showing buying behavior. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple of things that we've done for our clients using WebID. We've got some clients that have generated $33,000 in the very first month just by identifying the website visitors and then passing those into a marketing automation system where we'd automatically send some offers along with some educational material, build the brand to get them to book a deal with them. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that you might be surprised about. It's been around a while now. I am so shocked that not everybody has this on their websites because it's that effective. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you want to do any kind of website visitor tracking or identification, is you're going to install a cookie on the system. It's a one-line piece of script, and that's going to allow us to do what we call reverse IP lookup. Then that data goes into a data lake, and then we try to find and identify that individual behind that IP address. And there's lots of ways that's being done: device IDs, IP addresses, all that kind of stuff. And they're marrying up that information to known data that's on you. If you've been on the internet and you made a purchase anytime on the internet, you're probably in some data lake and you're being resolved. So this cookie is what starts the whole thing. Get that cookie on the site and bang, we can identify you. So let me show you what you kind of data you can get from just having this cookie on your site. Okay. So here's a dashboard. Dashboard's got some interesting information actually, depending on what business you are, but it'll tell you male versus female, direct traffic versus referral, income levels, age range, location. We could track both B2B. That means the company and a certain percentage of the employees, and we could track a really large percentage of consumers. So if you're a B2C brand, we can match up to 65% of your website visitors. For B2B, it's probably going to be around 35% at max. Okay. So what do these leads look like? Well, let's take a look. In this case, this company is NextMove. It's a moving company. And we've identified 1,700 people on the website since the first of the year. It's 1,700 people that most companies wouldn't even know have visited their website. So if you take a look at here, Dan came in just a few minutes ago. I could click on that. I'm getting his personal email address. If I have the B2B cookie on, I'm getting both personal and the work email. I get their physical address, and I can see the pages viewed and where they came, checked out what site, how long they were on the site, etc. Very interesting information. Sometimes I could get up to 40 attributes. Sometimes I'll have all their social profiles, their address, their age, their estimated income, annual worth, children, married, gender. So that's a lot of data. Then we just basically pass that data into a CRM system, and then we send them offers. I'll show you what that looks like here next. Okay, so we're inside of the nurture track. So once we collect that data from the website, we pass into a nurture track, and I add a tag to them. So in this case, website visitor. And that tag is what kicks off the automation. I assign it to a sales rep, and then I wait 20 minutes. We got someone right now waiting. In about 20 minutes, they're going to get the first email. And then the email is kind of an introductory, kind of gives them some information about the company that they're visiting, maybe give them a discount offer, but it's kind of meant to be, hey, introduction. And then we'll wait a day. So I'll put them to wait 24 hours, and then we'll send the second email. And then we'll wait another 48 hours. I got 6 people there waiting now. I can click on those people, and I can see who is actually about to get that email right there. And then I'll send a final email. And I could send as many as we want, but they didn't opt it in. So we're thinking 2, 3, maybe 4 touches at most. But the companies that do really well, especially e-commerce, like my wife, ruggoddess.com, we put this on her site and it increased her sales 700%. First email was, hey, a little introductory. By the way, if you come back to ruggoddess.com, use this discount code and save 10% on your area rug purchase. That has just blown up that business. And then we send helpful information about the different types of area rugs. And then we talk about how to pick the right sized area rug, how to pick the right colored area rug, how to care for your area rug, things like that. So we just do a quick little, 4 or 5 step sequence, 700% increase in sales. This is cheap. This whole system can be done for $1,000 to $2,000, depending on how complex it is. Everybody should be doing it. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave some information below about our website ID program. And we'd love to help you out because I believe thoroughly in this program. Thanks.